General. And yeah, you guys see my little Instagram post where I'm going to be doing a hot seat challenge with Rico. So make sure you guys leave some comments, some good
Yeah, I'm
questions in the
back.
comment section here because I can also give
I
you
am
guys some
back.
YouTube shout
You
outs
know, I'll
and
be doing
spontaneous shout
spontaneous
outs.
stuff. I
But
just got
yeah,
through.
make sure
Hey,
you guys
Lexi,
drop
back
some
with the
good questions.
Becky
Everybody
Grinch.
got
I'm
some
sitting
good
here watching
questions over
Royce's
there on
video.
Instagram, but
I was like, oh, let me get
keep
on
them
here because
coming
I want
on.
to
So as
see
of
what
right now,
some of
guys,
you
we
all's
just
questions
chilling,
are for Royalty
just
when she
hanging
does her
out.
hot seat
Okay.
challenge with Rico. I want to see what some of you all's questions are. Hey, Storm. I want to know what some of y'all questions are for Royalty. Have you sent your questions over to Royalty yet to get ready for the hot seat challenge that her and Rico are going to be doing? I'm interested in seeing that one. Hey, Cher. I'm interested in, hey, Michelle. I'm interested in seeing this hot seat challenge. This is gonna be good, y'all. I want to see what some of y'all have, some questions that y'all sent for Royalty. And Rico, what are y'all gonna ask her, or what questions have people sent? People in the bushes, what questions have you all sent? Because I know y'all got some questions. I know y'all got some questions because y'all be doing them videos, so I'm pretty sure y'all got some questions. What do y'all want to ask Royalty and Rico? This is your time to ask her. Hey, Wanda, this is you all's time to ask her. People in the bushes where nobody has to hate Anita, where nobody has to assume anything, and they can just send the questions over everything, and she'll pick the questions to ask. So this is going to be interesting. Has anybody sent any questions, or what are some things that you would like to know? Me, one of the things I would like to know, or how is her friendship with Rico? Are they moving to another stage of the friendship? Exactly, Lexi, Becky Grinch. I know, that's why I said it. What y'all questions? People in the bushes. I know y'all in here. I know y'all is in here. What's y'all questions for Royalty and Rico? My question is, where y'all at? Are y'all still in the friend zone? Are y'all moving toward something else? Do tell, do tell. Those are the questions that I would like to, know. But I know somebody's already sent those questions, several people. So yes, I'm just wondering, what is the hot seat challenge going to look like? People in the bushes, I'm sure y'all want to know. Is Royalty gonna get back with CJ? Do y'all want to know that? Or, is he got to pay child support? Do y'all want to know that? What is it? I know y'all want to know something, the black situation. I'm sure they want to know something. I'm just wondering. So yeah, I was sitting here watching Royalty's video, and they are going to Funny Mike's prom, and they out shopping and looking for outfits to wear, and they want to change the color theme for this year, and so they're trying to figure out what color they're gonna go with this time. I think she looking at purple. I think she was looking at purple. I love purple, y'all. Purple is royalty. So she was looking at purple and I think some other colors. They wore black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. They wore that last year. And let me scroll back. And it looks like, she's settling into um Texas, Dallas, Texas pretty well. You know what I'm saying? It looks like she's having fun. Royal blue. Okay, yeah, purple royal blue. Look like she's liking it. They went shopping at the mall and you know, um they discovered a Five Below because Nation and them they like Five Below going in there. I like Five Below too, y'all. I like going in there and looking at the stuff. I'm like, okay, some of the stuff is reasonable. They ain't trying to bust your head, crack your head wide open. And then they went out to eat. What is wrong with my remote? My goodness, I'm sitting here trying to go back in the video. And this remote's acting all retarded. Okay, now you know how you gotta take the batteries out of the remote on these old Roku's for it to act right. So I had to take the battery out and put it back in. I'm like, what is wrong with this? So yeah, they out shopping and everything. The blue outfit looks nice. Let me go back to it. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. I don't know what questions I have or what I'm going to say, but I'm excited for both of them. I am too because this is giving us a chance to, learn a little bit more about Rico and them, together, seeing where they're at, and she knows that. She knows that people want to know. So yes, I'm definitely hey Lexi, Becky the Grinch, I'm definitely waiting to see what they're gonna be talking about, what all the questions are gonna be, because people gonna be asking some crazy questions too. They're gonna be asking off the topic questions. They're gonna be asking about Lexi and Nike. People gonna ask that. Is that what y'all want to know, people in the bushes? Is them some of the questions y'all want to know too? Is about that Lexi and Nike and all of that. Y'all know where y'all want to know that as well. I know y'all do. Because I know y'all listening. I'm gonna let this commercial finish playing out, and then I'm gonna see what part of the video is seeing. So yeah, they was out shopping, and like I said, looks like she's settling down, good in Texas, and is I think Rico's out there. Didn't he say something about he was raised some? I think he, don't quote me. I'm gonna play it again because y'all be listening to videos, and I have to go back and make sure that I heard what I heard correctly. So don't quote me on it. Yeah, I saw her live. I saw afterwards, like when I got on, she was just getting ready to get off. So by the time I got on, she was getting ready to get off and everything. And I did watch it. It's all about Royalty and Rico. Okay, it's all about. But Michelle, people gonna be asking. Good night, CEO, mom. People gonna be asking anyway. So they can ask. That don't mean she's gonna answer. So yeah, they out here shopping in the mall in Texas, and like I said, look like she's acclimating to her surroundings very well. Of course, she's been down to Dallas many, many a time, so she's very familiar with it. But it looks like she's fitting right in at home. Wondering if the twins are going to be attending because CJ's fans are telling him to make sure Royalty don't take the twins to the prom. Oh, really? What's the problem with taking them? Let me put this. Okay, she said royal blue. Black and yellow. So plain. We trying to stand out. So yeah, she wants definitely a vivid color. Hey, Miss Cheryl. So they saying that they don't want the twins to go to the prom. I mean, why not? I mean, that's what's there is a bunch of kids at the prom. A bunch of kids, and they having fun, and everybody's getting along. Ain't no bickering, ain't no fighting. So why wouldn't this fans want the twins to go to the prom? And then furthermore, if she has them at that time that they're going to the prom, he can't say anything, honestly, guys. So people can hope and wish and pray for what they want, but you ain't gonna always get what you hope and wish and you pray for. So they don't need to view from Royalties Nations. We can leave the other side out there. They don't need no views for Royalties. Yeah, but yeah, so it doesn't really matter because, like I said, if she's got the kids at the time when the prom does occur, then 10 times out of 10, they're going to go with their mama, okay? They're going to go with their mama. So CJ knows he doesn't have any control over that. Just like she said, when they're with their dad, she don't really have no control over what they go and do and everything. So it ain't going to work. As sure they hate in sets of, CJ reported be watching anyway. He got reporters, Michelle reporters. He can come on here and listen, and he's more than welcome to come on if he want to talk. He can come over here and talk if he really wants to. I ain't gonna turn him up. I listen to what he got to say and everything. But they went last year. I hope it's her. Exactly. So that's why I was like, if it's her week, they're going to go. She's not going what's she gonna do? Leave me home? No, I don't think so. So yeah, if it's her week and everything, I said, just like she said, when he has him, what I'm saying, like she said, they with him, so they're gonna do what he wants to do, whether take him out of town or whatever the case. She said if she had the twins that week, I'm sure she's going to take them. Exactly. So people can get over that part. But yeah, so like I was saying, I know the people in the bushes are probably listening, but when she does do her hot seat challenge, I'm wondering if they're going to send her any questions or anything, because like I said, I'm pretty sure that they do have some questions. Want her to take the twins? Okay. Is that who said they want her to take the twins? Those people, man, mom. Yeah, I mean, those people, man, mom. Yeah, can't, like I said, if she's got her own kids that she gave birth to, then she's the primary custodial parent. I don't care what nobody be hollering about saying that he has a right to the kids. He's not the primary custodial parent, okay? That's why he didn't get custody of them. They're not married, so she is the custodial parent. That's why he's paying child support, because he makes more than her. Yeah, okay, that's again for people who didn't know that. I forgot the law that discusses that. I don't forget it, but I can look it up again. But I am just wondering, back to the hot seat challenge. I am just wondering what kind of questions are going to be asked, y'all. Do y'all have any idea of what kind of questions are going to be asked? It's going to be good because, like I said, she definitely likes him and he definitely likes her. And I'm just, wanting to see, what level or what stage, are you all in now? Have we moved from the friend zone, or, what I'm saying? Where are y'all at right now? Royalty says she wants to have other children. When do you see that happening in the future? Is it the near future, or, later on down the line? Just questions like that. I'm just curious, like I said. But yeah, like I said, they are shopping for dresses and outfits for the next Funny Mike prom, and we don't care, true. Get them like sub Royalty Nation. And I'm just interested in seeing, how the Funny Mike prom is going to be, who all's going to come out, because Royalty did meet some other content creators on the channel as well. So I'm just curious, are they going to be there? Hey, Kiara, we just sitting here talking about, what are some of the questions that people may have for Royalty on her and Rico's I see challenge that's going to be coming up. Seems like they're a great couple. Yeah, so that's my question. Are they moving towards that yet? We already know people gonna be asking that question. And then, I know Royalty's mentioned that she want to have children later on down, have more children. Is it gonna be in the near future or later on, down the line? Just some of those questions. And of course, like I said, Kiara, I know it's people here in the bushes listening. Did they send some questions over and that they have for Royalty, that relates to her and Rico, because I know some of them probably have some questions as well, And as long as people are respectful, I don't think she will have a problem with answering the questions, as long as the questions are respectful. I honestly don't think she would have a problem with answering some of those. Oh, I went to a commercial. But yeah, so like I said, they are shopping out in the mall in Texas. And like I said, it looks like she is acclimating to her surroundings very well. Looks like she's happy down there. I want to see them do another family day with Rico and his kids and all of the royal kids. Oh yeah, when they was at his house and they had like the little pool party and had the food and everything. Yeah, that was really nice to see. Um, the fun vibes, everybody getting along, everybody doing good. Ain't no drama going on. So that was nice to see. I wouldn't mind seeing that video again either because I like that. Has Rico done any more of those videos lately? I haven't seen any pop up in my news feed.
Those were $200.
Because I remember when I said watched a couple of his videos, he had his daughter with him, but I haven't seen any pop in my news feed yet. So yeah, that would definitely be fun to see some more of those videos.
Leon, it's not about the name. They're all the same, Leon. Don't they look exactly the same? Yes, they do. They have exactly the same. It's all a name, Leon. That's all you need to. That's all you guys need to worry about. It's just a name. They're putting a name on every single product.
Yeah.
That looks the same. It's
Exactly.
The real ones have like a mark on them.
Yeah, you can distinguish them, but they look exactly the same. Ain't nobody looking at the bottom of your shoes, Nation. Let me see my smoothie. They gonna be flat.
Leon's funny. He gonna say yes they are because they can see.
Fake shoes are like
So I guess he wants a certain kind of shoe, guys. I hope it's just them two, not with the baby mama, like it was at first. Oh, you mean for like if they have another get together where they do a family thing? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be nice. Like you said, it just depends on what is going on with them at this moment in time. That's going to determine. But I wouldn't mind seeing another one of those videos too because that was it was refreshing to see and everybody getting along. Nobody causing any issues. Just being there for one another. I did appreciate that kind of video. I want to see them do another together. And not yet. What you mean, Ms. Diane, when you said no, not yet? Yeah, that was refreshing to see them getting along. No drama and everything. But y'all, what questions do y'all have? Have y'all sent any questions over? The kids are just living their lives as any typical kids. So do y'all have any questions that y'all sent over to Royalty about anything? Have you asked her, does she foresee, okay, like he was with his baby mama and talking to royalty? No one acting extra. Exactly. Nobody acting extra or anything. I hope they all are cool again. I mean, yeah, with time, whatever happened or whatever's going on, time heals, all things. You know what I'm saying? And for the sake of the kids, everybody understands that that's important. That you have to be able to have some kind of communication for the sake of the kids. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure everybody will come back together at some point in time. I would love to see Rico accompany royalty. Oh, TW, that is a good idea. Accompany her at Funny Mike's prom, so that would be exactly where we're going to be at her prom. That would be a good question to ask. I didn't even think of that. Y'all be giving me ideas and stuff when y'all be saying stuff. I'm like, oh, I didn't even consider that. Is he gonna go to the prom with her and accompany her to the prom? That would be a good one. And like I said, what stage are they at right now? Because she looks very happy, very comfortable. They look like they get along. She ain't doing the side eye like she was doing CJ. You remember that she would give CJ that side. She ain't doing that. She's just all grin and smiles and everything. So it's got to be a good feeling to be in the presence of somebody, and you just happy, you just at peace. You know what I'm saying? It's just ain't no drama there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta feel no type of way about something that somebody might have said or something that somebody did. You can tell she doesn't have to feel that way with him. And that's basically what it boils down to, just being able to chill with somebody, kick it with somebody that you got good vibes with. And it looks like she really has good vibes with Rico. And TW said the same thing. Miss Diane wasn't talking about that, but that would be cool too. Okay. CJ will have a heart. If you see that, exactly, because he can't come to the prom no way. I mean, way CJ act like he on house arrest, y'all. I'm trying to figure that out as well. I'm like, is he on house arrest or something? Because the way he acting, y'all, my goodness, he complained about royalty. Royalty talking about she didn't want him to go nowhere and do nothing. But child, now all he is doing is sitting in the house. He ain't going even out the front. Do he even go out the front door to check the mail or to get the paper out there on the ground? But yes, he would be very upset if he was to see a video that Funny Mike put up that he's getting views for, and then Royalty's got it on her page and she's getting views for it, and Rico is in the picture, and they having a good time laughing and dancing and talking and everything. Ooh, child, that would send him into a frenzy. That would send him into a serious frenzy. No, love, I believe he does love Royalty. Looked how he changed his appearance. Yeah, he definitely has feelings for Royalty, yes, even if they don't have titles. They are enjoying each other. Exactly, yeah. And some people like it better like that without titles. Sometimes, I've heard people say that when you start putting titles on things, that's when things can get messy. So some people, they like not having titles. They know who they are and what they mean to each other. So yeah, definitely. No, love, I'm still reading your comment again. Definitely that. Not all the time do you need to put titles. Like, I got a friend of mine. We was talking about somebody, and she was like, "So when they gonna get married?" I said, "Girl, I don't know when they gonna get married. Not everybody wants to hurp and jump and get married. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to go jump and do that." And I've heard people say this for themselves. They said when they got married, it changed things. It ain't the case for everybody, but I've heard people say that when, they got married, the relationship changed. It was different. Yeah, I mean, you got to work on it. And marriage, yeah, that is a commitment, because you in it to win it. You know what I'm saying? Through the good and the bad and the ugly. So, yeah, some people maybe just want to keep it the way it is. And that's, like I said, that was the conversation I was having with a friend of mine. And I was like, they'll get married when they want to. They happy. They've been together for years. They know each other. It's not really important to them. That's a title. Some people are very religious and they believe in marriage, and they believe that, as soon as you get together with the person and you know them, you need to have them get married. And, I'm not one of them people that try to force my belief system on somebody else. If they want to keep it the way it is, and be the way they is for now, then so be it. I'm not gonna sit there and say why aren't you, when you gonna do this, when you gonna do that. That's just not me, because I don't want nobody trying to tell me what to do. I want them to get a house together. Yeah, well, she's down there and everything now, so again, you never know how things are gonna span out. That would be far if Royalty take that fine man to Funny Mike's prom. CJ would lose it. He would definitely lose it. And then didn't Funny Mike try to get together with CJ and try to talk to him at one point, and CJ didn't want to do it. So CJ, he done hurt his own self, because they could have squashed whatever was going on. Because honestly, I can't even tell you what was going on. It's been so long ago. I remember when it happened, but I don't even remember what it was. But to be honest, all of that nonsense could have been squashed if CJ wanted to, talk to him and gonna resolve whatever the issue or issues was. And it wouldn't even be about all of this right now. It wouldn't be about all of this to where, CJ wouldn't want the twins to go, because he probably wouldn't want them to go either. I ain't gonna even say that. His fans, they can say all they want to him, but CJ still got his own mind. He gonna do whatever he want, and we already know CJ, didn't want them to go before. So, his fans, they can't really influence him per se. CJ has messed his street creed up. No man will collab. You know that is so true, Miss Diane. He has really messed up his street credibility, because can't nobody take him seriously now. That's what's so sad. Can't nobody take him seriously. She said she moving back to Vegas. Yeah, I did hear her say that. Moving back to Vegas next week. She said, because she said she was, doing a business out there, and she was coming back to Vegas. I did hear her say that. She said they are on their way back home. She was almost looking sad. I was like, dang. Yeah, because she likes it down there. It's peaceful. It's, happy vibes, good vibes, whatever you want to call it and stuff. And I do remember she still said she had her place up here in Vegas. I do remember her saying that. So yes, CJ has messed up, his street credibility. So ain't too many people that want to work with him. And it's a bunch of content creators out here, y'all. Like I said, the Panton Squad, I like them. And it's another family. I ain't seen them come up in my timeline in a while, but it's a bunch of different families on here that I like to watch. And y'all, when the grandkids was over and they was flipping through the channels, I had seen some other families. It's a whole bunch of families on YouTube, y'all. It's a bunch of families, and they are getting it. Child, like I said, CJ, he should have just kept the whole family thing going and not ruin it. Because honey, these families out here is getting it. One little girl with her family on her, that video was less than a week old, and it had 14 million views. And then one of the there you go, Bree. And then one of the my grandkids, he was flipping through it. Yeah, child, they be typing that stuff in fast. I was like, look at his fingers typing out fast like this. So they was typing in this TikTok video. Oh my God. It was a song talking about a little energy drink. And those videos was through the ceiling. I was like, CJ, he really messed up. He's really messed up, because these people are, these families on YouTube, they getting it. Do you hear me? They are getting it for real. They are getting to that money. I was sitting there watching what they like to watch on YouTube, and I was like, these kids be getting these views like this. That messed me up. I mean, and it was just normal stuff, but kids like to watch it. I said, CJ, he messed up really bad. So yeah, he should be sitting somewhere kicking himself in the corner. And I'm sure he ain't looking forward to, what's his name? Funny Mike's prom and everything. Cause that's something he does every year, and have all the kids to come to it, and he gets all them views from it. But y'all, child, it's some new people out here, y'all, for real. It's some new people out here on YouTube with this, a lot of families out here on YouTube. And when I tell you they get into the money, they get into the money. I could not believe it. I said, so this is what, and that's what he should have done. He should have learned what kids like to watch and what they like to look at on YouTube. Because child, he messed up. He messed up for real. CJ let Kevo trick him out of that family. He sure did, because I didn't hear about CJ until because I used to watch Bandman Kevo, and I still watch Bandman Kevo, and I heard about CJ from Bandman Kevo when they was out walking on the strip and everything, and I was like, who is this? And that's when we got to talking. and talking about CJ, and he got his own channel. He was like, "You made 7 million," and CJ was like, "Yeah, I made 7 million last year." And I was like, 7 million from what? And he said YouTube, and I said, "What?" So it took me a minute to find the page because I couldn't find it. Royalty gonna be exactly the Pantone and other YouTubers. Exactly, I love the Panton family. I love that family. So peaceful and everything. You don't see no drama. They just so peaceful, and they showing you what love is supposed to look like, what family's supposed to look like. I like seeing stuff like that, y'all. And he could learn a lot from them. But instead of him being out there ripping and running them streets and running, everything that he had, he could have been collaborating with these other men that's out here doing it, and they could have put him up on game on how a real man's supposed to be, so he wouldn't be out here just running his stuff and running around with single men, because he wasn't married, but you was in a committed relationship, so you run with men who are in those types of situationships or marriages. That's who you run with. You don't run with no single man. Somebody should have told him that. Let me stop. I'm going to start getting on my tandem, jumping on my tandem. Yeah, Man Kevo got into his head. Exactly. Man was out there, living it up and having fun as he should. He's a single man, and the women he deal with, they ain't got no problem with how he rolls. So yeah, as he should. But CJ had no business wrapping up with Man Kevo. It's just that simple. You can't move like Man do. Man can do that because that's Man. But CJ, he couldn't move like it. And yeah. And he wants to get a big head and make it seem like he can do whatever he wants. You know darn well you should have set your behind down. Funny Mike is younger than the clown. And he acts more mature, more respectful toward his companion, and a great father to his 3 children. Exactly. Because I've seen his videos. I don't watch his videos all the time, but I've seen enough to know, how he is, based on the videos from what I see. I don't know everything, but yes, he did, show some respect. He did maintain that level of respect, and that's all that CJ was being expected to do, and he couldn't do that. So now, like I said, he's sitting there looking all stupid, and Royalty's going to do her hot seat with Rico, and CJ going to be upset, y'all. He going to be upset. He couldn't collab with anyone. It was always about him, and he had to be in the center. He had to be the center of attention. And I heard that CJ, and we know CJ likes to be the center of attention and wants everything to be about him. He regrets losing his kids. Now he's going broke. Yeah, he's not going to admit it. He ain't going to admit it. Like I said, the first step is admitting that, I messed up. I ruined everything. And then just hope that they can have a hospitable relationship for the sake of the kids, parenting relationship, I mean. So he messed that up on his own, and now he's living to regret everything. And like I said, Royalty's moving on, and she's happy, and she ain't looking back. And then she's not letting the nonsense affect her, and I'm glad that she's not letting that affect her and everything. He's going to blame Lexi and throw girl, he probably already blaming her. Probably already blaming her because people ain't gonna show you everything. They gonna show you what they want to show you. Like CJ said, we only see a portion of what he does. We don't know what he does the rest of the day. And he's right. We don't know what he does rest of the day. So child, y'all, he could be clowning her all up through that house. But guess what? She's only showing us the part that looks good. You see what I'm saying? She's only showing us that part. Showing the part when they're in the car and he's driving and singing, and then she's trying to put herself in a picture. Girl, come on now. And then as soon as you get off that camera, y'all could be arguing and hooping and hollering, and he cussing her out, because I doubt if she cussing him out. You know what I'm saying? Let's go on and be truthful and keep it real, Because CJ, he's not that nice individual. He ain't like that. He ain't no nice individual for real. I'm sure he done literally told her about herself 1,000,000 times in one day. Why she getting on her, y'all. She's always getting on there posting the good stuff and making it seem like it's real good and real beautiful. Everything's perfect. That's when that it ain't all cracked up to what it is. CJ putting on them old videos up because they keep coming on my for what, sure, I noticed that too. I was like, what are they showing me a bit like in my timeline on my phone? I'll be scrolling through my timeline and I'm like, why is a video coming up on my page that's 3 years old? So I noticed that too, but I thought YouTube was thought YouTube was doing. I said, why is YouTube showing me a video that's 3 years old? I done seen a bunch of his old videos pop up in my feed, and I'm like, why is YouTube showing me this? I didn't understand that. Okay, CJ really effed up over his family, over something another hating ass man told him. CJ, all that shit. He could have called, he was going through, and he could have been fixed. Exactly. He was on her live with Roy, the same thing with you. Y'all, I thought it was just me. I said, why are they showing this in my timeline? Just child, especially on my phone, like on the TV, it don't do it as bad, but on my phone, my gosh, I mean, video, what was a video where he took Leon somewhere, and then Kamari, when she came, one of the videos where she came, he did a lot of videos when Kamari would come in town, and the videos would be like 3 or 4 years old, and I'm like, what is going on? Why is this doing this in my timeline? So yeah, he's still getting paid off in videos because somebody clicking on him, but I ain't clicking on him because I done seen him. I'm like, I already seen this video. Why is he coming back up in my news feed? Yes, the same here, right? He's so childish. He took all Lexi pics off his Instagram, the same old. Yeah, I saw him and Royalty sit down about Nike. Yeah, girl. Yeah, exactly, because it keeps popping up. And then it was the one about well, and then I seen another one where he was, crying. It might have been a video that somebody did about him. I seen that. Hey, Liz, I thought YouTube was pushing it out too. I didn't know who was pushing the videos out. I just knew that it was popping up in my news feed. And I'm like, why am I seeing all these old videos? I'm sitting here thinking I'm going to scroll and see a new video pop up. And I said, well, ain't no new videos popping up, but these old ones is popping up. So I did not understand what was going on. Trying to get money up to pay that. Trying to get the money up to pay that child support. Like I said, he needs to go on and put out these videos, and I'm gonna watch it and do commentary on it, because by all means, I'm a supportive of a man to take care of his kids. You know what I'm saying? All 3 of his kids. I'm very supportive of a man to take care of all 3 of his kids. So I don't know why he ain't putting no content out so he can get that, like I said, have that money and everything coming in, so he can go on and pay that child support. Because like I said, I'm all for a man taking care of his children, all 3 of his, children. So CJ, we need for you to get it together and go on and whatever's going on with you, get them videos to coming back up and everything, so your fans can watch it, and so we can look at it for commentary purpose. So make sure you pay your child support. And make sure you be able to take care of your own bills and everything. You have got to get up out of this rut that you in, and life goes on. I'm just saying, life goes on. He can't keep on being mad and worried about, royalty and whatever's keeping him from getting on and continuing. I watch old videos on Royalty's channel only. I would like her old videos that she would put out. Exactly. I see what you're saying. Mine's too. I won't watch them unless he pay the Roy family their money for them. I surprise my wife and kids. Yes, Miss Diane. Can you drop the membership link? Child, Liz, I'm gonna have to girl, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a post and put it on like my community page. I do it like that. Cause honey, like right now where I'm inside of the lab, I don't even know how to go and do it. Cause I be done jumped out of lab and messed up the lab, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I need to, like I said, start doing it on my laptop. My laptop needs to be clean, and I ain't took it and got it clean yet, y'all. I'm a procrastinator, yeah. I told you I'm a procrastinator, y'all. I hate doing stuff when I need to. But when I really don't need to, then that's when I do it. I'm not watching old or new. He better get a job. He ain't gonna get no job, Miss Diane. He is not gonna get no job. He can't get out here and do how we doing it. He can't get out here and get it in the gutter. We got to get up and work, get up early in the morning. He get to sleep all late and sleep in and carrying on. Y'all, it felt so good sleeping in this morning, but guess what? I still woke up at like 8:30, but it felt so good sleeping in. I said, oh my goodness, because I was still tired from Monday, from coming back from San Francisco. That time hour difference, it tore me up. So it felt so good. When I came home Friday, I went to sleep for like 2.5 hours. Then I went back to bed and woke up this morning like at 8:30. Oh, it felt so good because I felt like I hadn't gotten no sleep. I said, I feel horrible. At time difference, it was throwing me off. It was. I hope he had to pay Royalty more money than Nike hurt him in his pockets. I think he's definitely gonna have to pay more money with Royalty, because again, he's making way more money, and Well, I can't even say he ain't still making a whole lot of money because people watching them old videos, he's still getting that revenue come in, and so he's still making money. I don't know exactly how much. I'm just kind of guessing. What you say, life but loyalty? Exactly. I don't know exactly how much money, but he's still making some revenue. That's why he ain't really putting out no videos because he still got money coming in. Um, but I just kind of guesstimated on how much I thought he was making. But he still, like I said, I wouldn't stop. I would keep on putting them out. But yeah, so like I said, never bites the hands that feed. Exactly. That feeds you. CJ Royalty bought you computer. She bought him everything, phones, everything to do his YouTube. And it don't get no better than that. Again, I don't want to get back on that subject on this live, but like I said, why, people be trying to put down women, black women are the ride or dies. They the ride or dies. They will ride for you to the end. Hey, Nessa, they will ride for you to the end, long as you treat them right, and I don't know why some of them men can't see that. CJ trying to get a decrease on child support. That's why he's not putting out too much. That's 10 times out of 10, love. No, love. That sounds about right. He trying to get a decrease. But I mean, what he gonna keep living his life like that? Because he gonna have to come up out of that house soon. He can't keep living like he can't continue living his life trying to live below his means, because we know CJ's very extravagant. You know what I'm saying? He had the money to live really, really good, and more power to him. I'm not hating on that. But now he got to pay child support. I mean, it's a lot of men out there paying child support that make good money and still paying their child support, and they still living a good life. He can't let that stop him because he got to pay child support. That's crazy. Hey, let's skip it around chat. I'll catch you back later. Okay, hang with the family. Enjoy your family time, Nessa K. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Enjoy your family time. We'll see you soon. She'll get back money. Yeah. Jinx turned him down for using his computers and yeah. I can see that Jinx don't really deal with him anymore. He is that bitter. He just might. I believe no. Now that you mention it, because like I said, when y'all be saying stuff, I'll be like, oh, I didn't even think of it. Think of it like that. Hey, TJ Royalty's uncle. TJ Royalty's uncle. Hey, what's going on? We sitting over here talking about Royalty's hot seat and Rico, and wondering what the questions are, and then we can kind of segue and talking about CJ, why he ain't putting no videos out after Christmas. We will see where he go next. He definitely gonna be moving. When did he move in there? When is that lease up? So well, it's an Airbnb. Shoot, what am I saying? But do you sign a lease for a long-term Airbnb? I'm wondering about that. Can a lease be signed for a long-term Airbnb, meaning you committed to stay here for such and such time before you can leave? Probably so, because he ain't moved yet. So he might have to stay there until a certain amount of time is up that, he done contracted himself for this Airbnb. Because I know you got to sign some paperwork, but whether or not he's done that or not. But so yeah, we'll see after Christmas how this goes, because if his money is really, really decreasing like that, he gonna have to come up out of there. She's getting a pretty penny, I believe. I think so too. His dumb supporters thought she wouldn't get it because he's Cordera Brady, not CJ So Cool. Yeah, of course they don't care, child, just like these celebrities. They don't care nothing about what who you are and your celebrityism or whatever the word is. They don't care nothing. Okay, he said he leased for a year. Okay, so it makes sense. That's why he ain't moved yet. They don't care nothing about what kind of celebrity you are. All they care about is who you are in real life and what your name is and your social security number and this, that, and the third, and your EIN number, so they can go on and figure out what these child support payments gonna be. That's what the courts care about. They don't care nothing about who you is. For she to get back and for to get back, say, child support, she must be rich. That's why he is asking for prayers. Reject Nike old balance. That's how your past and present child care needs are met. By Royalty Bank. Exactly. That's how she was actually helping him to make sure he was taking care of his child's needs. And they didn't even have kids yet. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have kids yet. And don't get me wrong, she was with CJ and she wanted to help him out to take care of his child. There's nothing, nothing wrong with that. Unfortunately, people ain't appreciative, but if that was me, I would have been appreciative. He leased long term, trying to stay up under Royalty. Shake my hand. She done moved. She ain't even nowhere near in that area. So he's sitting over mad. She's already getting child support. I just hope she get She get it. She deserved it for the children. They said he wasn't making money. His business was making it. Yeah, I heard about that too, that his business was making it. But I don't know, I don't know like the details of how that would work. I would have to research and see like how that would work out, meaning that when his child support order was put in place, how did it work? Did they go by his well, you know what? They will have to go by his business earnings. You see what I'm saying? He can't just say he could be making $10 million a year under his business name, but under his legal name, government name, he can say I'm making no money. I don't think that don't work like that. He still has to pay something because just your businesses are set aside that way and set up that way to protect you from lawsuits, from claims of people coming after you for this, that, and the third, and protect you financially. But again, child support, and guess what else trumps all of that? Taxes. Child support and taxes trump all of that. So he could owe personal taxes, and guess what? They can't go in your business taxes and take it. You can't tell the IRS what they can't do, because they will and they can do it. They will go at your business taxes to take what you owe them. So yeah, that wouldn't work. And again, child support. Those are the main two things that would trump all of that, but like if somebody's trying to come after him for a lawsuit or this and that, that's why he got his LLC to protect his name from those types of things. And then you can also get your LLC put in another name. I can't think of it right now. I can't think of it. Where they don't know who is the real owner of the business, because this has, gosh, I can't think of it. Y'all, it's gonna drive me crazy. But yeah, he can put it to where, like, for example, we wouldn't know who the owner of So Cool Entertainment was if he didn't want it to be named after him. He could change the name and put it up under something, but I can't even think of the freaking name right now. Right, judge don't care where he get it from or where he is hiding it. He still has to pay, definitely, yes. But they thought that's why I said, a lot of people are younger. I get that, but y'all, please do your research. You know what I'm saying? Don't just get online, and let people tell you stuff and you don't research yourself. Research it yourself. You research what I say. Research it, okay? Because trust me, I researched it too. That's how I found out a lot of information that I did about the child custody thing. I never had to go through that. So as far as how theirs is set up, so I had to research this information, read up on it, and educate myself. I couldn't get on there and talk about it when I didn't know about it. And again, in different states it's different. It's different ways. Royalties know what to do. So she saw how it Nike. Exactly. She saw how it had affect Nike. So yeah, she was a lot more prepared. Exactly. How he did Nike, it was dirty. It was low down and dirty how he did Nike. Because Kamari deserved to be taken care of. She definitely deserved and needs to be taken care of. And it was low down and dirty how he did his daughter and keeping Nike from getting way more than what she could have got. So CJ wasted his money on shoes, expensive clothes, yep, jewelry, cars, but yet he don't own a home and invest his money. Exactly. Did y'all see where Cardi B was saying that she didn't want to be into real estate investment no more because she got some people, you might as well call them squatters, because when they start paying rent and carrying on, then that's what they wind up turning to, squatters, and she can't get them out. And I was reading the comments, and people were saying, once one person said, let me take over the property, and he'll basically straighten everything out, and that's what happens. People are getting these places and they won't move out and they won't pay the rent, especially when we had COVID, y'all. That eviction moratorium was in place, and it was set to where during COVID you couldn't throw a person out on the street because there was a federal mandate that was put in place to protect people from being put on the streets. And people have taken advantage of it now, and they just still stand in these homes and apartments, and then the landlord got to go to the courts and get eviction proceedings put on them and get their stuff set out because they ain't moving. But with COVID, child, it was really bad. It was really bad. People would not move, and guess what? You could not make them move. They stopped paying rent, and I mean, it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. But a lot of states are starting to remove that now because COVID's over, and people, they look at it like people should be back on their feet, and things should be in place. So now people are starting to get set out. Over the last few years, people starting to get set out and everything because they wasn't paying rent. And it's not to say that these people didn't have the money. They just took advantage of the situation. CJ don't have business sense, hopefully. So yeah, back to what I was saying about the investment part. Yeah, he ain't made no investments in nothing, and I don't think he would be business savvy enough to be able to, understand the what it needs, what it would take to run, investment properties and stuff like that. He would need a hard property management company to run it, because he wouldn't know what to do, child. When it comes to the insurance, all of that, it's a lot. CJ don't have, oh yeah, okay, so I read that. Catching up to you, can't be asking people for prayers. God gave you a choice. Exactly. Again, like I said, we all given the same opportunities every time we wake up in the morning to make this decision or make that decision, or to get it right and to do it right. He chose the path that he wanted to take. Ain't nobody gonna grab him by his hand and say, that's the wrong path, CJ. Don't do that. Don't go that path. No, he chose that path and he decided to go on with it. So that's why he's in the position that he is. You chose Lucifer, that you told to the world. I heard that. I saw it and heard it, where he said that he sold his soul. And I was, because remember, I said, well, who did you sell your soul to? And what did you sell your soul for, Negro? What did you sell your soul for? That's, inquiring minds want to know. It's 11:11, y'all, numerology. 11:11. And I was just like, well, who did you talk to? I mean, you know what I'm saying? What did he say? And I'm one of them people, I won't know all the details, y'all. Reading and researching us always be, exactly, reading and researching on your own is always beneficial. People can put it out there, and it's the other person's job to go on and follow up and find out the information. She can get them out if she really wants them out. She can, but she, again, with landlords and stuff, they got to go through the courts and everything, because if it's not done right, there are eviction lawyers that are set in place to protect people as well, and landlord can get sued if they don't do it the right way. So that's why most landlords go through the courts to do it. And child, if she got property and it's an apartment complex and she got 15, 20 people ain't paying no rent, it can get very costly, and on top of that, she would lose money by going to court and getting them set out. And guess what? When they get set out, they're gonna tear your shit up while they still in there, if they ain't already done tore it up. So it can get very, very costly, very costly. That's why CJ, like I said, he could have went into doing investment property and everything, but he just wouldn't listen. He didn't play his cards right. I'm sure he had opportunities to invest in everything, but CJ is that. It's a lot of people like him. Let me not just say him. It's a lot of people like him. They like that fast life, that here and now, and I want this now and I want that now. And there's nothing wrong with that, but he should have been planning. That's all I'm saying. My uncle has a squatter going. See what I'm saying? See exactly, Callie. So yes, exactly. 2 years now. And it's hard to get some of them people up out of there, y'all. It's hard to get people up out of there. Oh, don't forget the expensive food. The gold meat, I never understood that. I said, the gold meat, what? just give me a piece of steak. It ain't got to have no gold wrapped around it. I don't want no gold wrapped around it. Just give me a piece of steak. Not a T-bone, but a ribeye. Ribeye tastes better than T-bone. Yeah, he would do that all the time. And y'all know a good piece of steak is like $69, $70 in a restaurant as it is. And then you gonna get some gold wrapped around it. That's what about $250, $300 steak? Shoot, ain't nowhere in the world. Like I said, I'm not and it's a lot of us that ain't like it. It's a lot of us that's not, got to be all extravagant about it. We want nice things, but come on now, gold wrapped around some steak, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Crying about prayers, y'all. Make a wish, y'all. Yeah, crying about some prayers. She got her house. She going to surprise us. That's why she came back. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we might get to see it. Yeah, because when she said she had a business opportunity, I had already thought. I said, well, I know she already got a house and everything. And then when that opportunity presented itself, yes, she needed to go down there, and and it could be something that's going to be ongoing where she'll go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with that. She got her place still here. Royalty used to always tell him to invest. Yeah, she did, because I heard her a couple of times saying it on videos, but you can't tell knucklehead nothing. You can't tell old knucklehead CJ nothing. I wish he had to listen to her. Prayers for what? He's evil. Look what he did to Royalty and her family, and still doing it, but under the quiet. Who is this? Yes, Georgia. Yes, asking to pray for her. After everything he been doing for her. Yeah, you can't expect somebody to feel bad for you. Can't wait to see a prom. You can't expect somebody to feel bad for you. He thought he was a god. He did. He thought he was a demigod or something. Somebody. He really thought that he was a god. He really thought he was. But baby, it's always somebody over you, okay? Always somebody over you. That's where he messed up at, he looked at it like that. I created everything. I'm the man. I did all of this. But we know the royalty and the kids was there. But guess what? Who's the one that sent those blessings down for you to be able to have all of that? That's what he forgot, y'all. He forgot also who was in charge, who runs it, okay? Who runs this? He forgot all of that. And we all know that life has a way of bringing you back down to reality and remind you, oh, you thought you did all of this on your own? You thought you was the be all the end all? Life will remind you real quick. And that's what that's y'all. He had to learn his lesson, and I don't think he still learned it. I hope Royalty can purchase her a house and become a homeowner. And I'm sure she's already thinking about that and working on those types of things. Wherever her house is for far away from CJ. And for the kids going to be in a different school district exactly. But CJ pays $2,500. Was that for the Airbnb? He haven't had gold meat since Big Red and Molly the maid moved out there. Child, because I'm hearing that Lexi was she was draining them pockets. I mean, he supposed to be the man. You got to put your foot down, honey, and be like, look, we're not gonna keep on going out here eating every day. We Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays, maybe a Friday and a Saturday, not even a Friday and a Saturday, maybe just a Friday. We ain't got to be out here eating, paying all this money up here. Y'all, child, and these restaurants done went up, honey. It's this fish place that I love to eat at, and I love sweet potatoes, macaroni and cheese, and greens, and fish, and I can eat that stuff all year round. But a lot of places don't cook soul food like that. Child, a lady that she had closed down because she had to move out of her space, and her place will be like 13, 14, 15. Child, now they went up to $20. I said, $20? I hope the portions get bigger. Shoot, for that price. I'm complaining about $20, but I'll pay it, because I love her food. And like I said, you can't get that kind of food all year round, those types of sides and everything. But like I said, I can imagine when CJ was out spending money, how much he was spending. Shoot, ain't nowhere in the world. I would have put my foot down a long time ago. Nah, we ain't doing all that. We can get some in here and throw it on the grill. He could have invested in her hair company. Yep, because she was doing good when she first started. I didn't get a chance to order some of her hair. Yeah, that could have been a good thing for him to invest in. Crying wolf is Lucifer in disguise to trick the other side. Lexi the Becky Grant. The guy who stole his name from them cookies, Royalty told him to buy that chicken building. I remember hearing about the chicken building, share. And then the guy who stole his name is selling cookies. And when I was watching that video, I was just sitting there looking like, I hope he's going to get something out of this, because I would have told him immediately, that's a no. We ain't collabing on nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he was going to get a percentage. I don't want a percentage. We're not collaborating, period, which means I'm not helping you get no customers. That would have been a definite no from the get-go. We over here writing and see right through him. Yep. They could crazy things with rivalries. Royalty's business, the kids had so cool kid hairline gel shampoo. Yeah, like expanded it out and everything. Get it distributed and everything. Get it on shelves, store shelves and stuff. She need to get a job too. They all need to fill out a W-4 and clock in. Woo! And see, the thing about it, only one who's not used to a W-2 type job is CJ. He ain't done it in years, and it would be hard. You know what I'm saying? Being an entrepreneur, making your own hours and, doing whatever you want. Yeah, of course, that's the ultimate dream. Everybody wants to do that. You know what I'm saying? But he was actually doing that, so it would be very hard for him to get out there and do that. But it shouldn't be hard for, the other individuals to do that, because it's not been that long ago since they done that. I'm hoping I could get knocked off. Oh, big high horse. Girl, Georgia. Cali, the 2,500 was the daycare. I think it was 1,100 or 11,000 or 12,000. No love. I got a question for the chat. How did Lexi make CJ's life better? And where are the millions and billions she promised to bring him? She so thought to make C. Yeah, where was the millions and the billions that she promised to bring him? She did not deliver. She did not deliver. And we can segue this into kind of, keep it on topic as well. Royalty, she wasn't asked to deliver, but she delivered. You know what I'm saying? Meaning she participated and helped the business for the family. She helped the business for the family to keep things going. You see what I'm saying? So she helped make that business grow. Duh. So Cool Entertainment. She helped make it grow. Lexi, where is she helping the business grow? Where's them billions and millions of dollars at? That's a good question. Lex to Becky Grant. That's a great question, actually. She didn't, but let's hope after she's gone, he is humble. He gonna keep Lexi around forever, just to have somebody around and somebody that is infatuated with him. You know, she might even in her own mind love him. So he gonna keep her around. That would be in his best interest to keep her around because he ain't got nobody like it. You see what I'm saying? He ain't got nobody like it, and he can tell she's one of them individuals that will be there. So even though he wouldn't care for her, I don't believe CJ's in love with Lexi. I really don't. And I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm saying this because I feel like he's being unfair to her because he's not being honest with her. But I don't think he does. She didn't make it better. Now Lexi really hasn't delivered on her promises. The guy is making money in the chicken building. Did Tavy get a job? I don't know, Wanda. I said it looked like she had on a scrub when I seen in that video. I said it looked like a scrub. And she was saying new day. Seems like she made worse. She did make it worse. She tarnished his views. Exactly. She's a liability. She definitely tarnished his views because y'all didn't his page go down a whole lot more when Lexi came into the picture because people were still watching him, when he left. I mean, when Royalty left him and they wasn't together no more, people were still watching him, but his views went down drastically when Lexi came in the picture. And he even admitted, he said, yeah, I know a lot of people don't like Lexi on my channel, but you didn't take her off. You just let her keep coming on the channel and making matters worse, knowing it was going to make you and Royalty's co-parenting relationship strained. And he didn't try to fix it. Lexi ain't made not $1, but she's a 10 out of 0. 0 out of 10. Sure, sometimes I get excited and type fast and look back. Okay, I didn't make okay, making this sense. That's okay. Callie Marie, that's okay. Because when I be commenting on other people's live, I'm like, what in the world did this what did this type out got me looking all crazy? Yes. What have Lexi done for CJ except give a lot of olive oil to eat? All that artery clog and stuff. They say olive oil is supposed to be good for you, but child, don't nobody want to be ingesting all of that oil. Here, put it in the air fryer and get one of them non-stick skillets and let it marinate in there. Don't be putting all that. Use a little butter. Butter's purer and it's not gonna be as hard. All in different oils, canola oil, vegetable oil. You ain't supposed to use those anymore. Canola and vegetable oil, those are the worst ones. Supposed to use olive oil and coconut. But yeah, she does use too much olive oil and cheese to eat to give him high blood pressure and heart attack. Knowing black people be having issues with high blood pressure. Knowing black people have issues with high blood pressure. For real. Knowing they do. And he wait to get into his 30s to start getting high blood pressure, meaning, beforehand, he wasn't eating all that greasy food and stuff like that. Now the stuff is just dripping in oil. She came to the table with her hand out from the start. And he said they scammed him. That's why I didn't understand why he got back with her. Yeah, that daycare is ripping him off. I'm sorry. For a month, 11 to 12K. You believe he's paying that much, Callie Marie? Because if he is, that's crazy. Ain't nowhere in the world. Ain't nowhere in the world. He can go on one of them plans where he where he get assistance. You know how they got them programs where you can get on them programs and get a little assistance to help pay toward the tuition and stuff. They even got it for private school. I can introduce my famous rich friends to a total stranger I met shortly to be rich. When I'm not rich, that's going to make any sense at all. Yeah, she wasn't rich to begin with, but you knew a whole lot of rich and famous people, and she was going to be able to build you up. And I remember saying this in one of my videos a while back, long time ago. I was like, well, dang, if she's so rich if she know all of these rich and famous people, then why are you not rich and famous? You see what I'm saying? Because if she was rich and famous, she wouldn't even give CJ the time of day because he would be beneath her. You see what I'm saying? Trust and believe he would be beneath her. Lexi only cooking because CJ pushed that on her, trying to make her like royalty, but she's not. Exactly. I knew that he was trying to fill that spot for royalty of cooking and everything. Remember he insulted her in Target and talking about the can cake? She was pissed. I was like, oh, he is wrong for that. Royalty definitely did do her part. CJ better realize Lexi's bringing him down before it's too late. And it's already too late. Love, it's already too late. He said she brought on scammers to him. I remember all of that. And I don't think Lexi loves CJ. She probably want to love him, but she was paid to be there Do y'all think she will still go if he was broke? No, because if he's broke, or when he starts getting to that point, Lexi's gonna have to make some moves because she's gonna have to get some money in. So she ain't gonna be able to stay around. When he won't remember when she was working still and he wanted her. Did he want her to quit working, or did she just stop quit working? Because he wanted her there full time. She should have kept her independence, because her keeping her independence was a way to keep her identity. Right now, she doesn't have an identity. She's just kind of like just merging into CJ, meaning blurred. The lines are blurred now. She don't know where she fit in or who she is or what she's supposed to be doing. So that's why she's out there doing all of this soccer stuff, trying to make herself have a identity, or figure out what she wants to do. And that's fine and everything, but baby, you got to get some money coming in as well. You can't keep depending on no man. And definitely not CJ. That chicken guy and his wife, last I looked, weren't following CJ and Lexi. What chicken guy, Callie? It was somebody else that he was supposed to work with, and watched him sign over a percentage of his income. Exactly. Exactly. Lexi doesn't wash her hand, doesn't clean her hands and rub. Oh my God. Oh my God. I ain't gonna read the rest. I don't know if her other boyfriend had money or not. Miss Diane, she kept saying he was abusive and stuff. He was abusive. He was abusive. Again, allegedly. Let me say allegedly, because I don't know. I wasn't there. These are just thoughts, opinions. This is commentary. And it's strictly for entertainment. But yeah, I don't know if he was abusive or not. Never was a real relationship. Yeah, Lexi was hanging with Ray Ray, who had the connections, but I bet she messed that up. Yeah, because I don't hear nothing about her. She seemed like she was about her money, honey. She ain't got time for the drama, and looked like when the drama started coming in, she walked on out that door as she should. She was smart. No, CJ is probably lying about that daycare part. Yeah, I think he is. He wasn't paying that kind of money. Come on now, y'all. Really? That's a daycare you can find in any city, in any area of town. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it needs to be in like like a high, what do you call it, a high class area, for lack of a better phrase or way of saying it. That can be in any neighborhood. Let me just say that it wasn't like the fact that they was going to that daycare, he was paying all that money. I didn't believe that to begin with. And they was getting taught at home. You know what I'm saying? Royalty used to do a lot of cooking videos with the kids. I remember those while she was with CJ, and she always made sure he got his plate set aside and everything, to make sure he got his food on, food set aside on his plate and everything. Child, she looked out for him. She did. That's one thing he cannot say and take away from her. Sure, you're right. I wouldn't eat anything she cooks. I think Lexi is there to prove something to all of us. She's that slow, and she ain't. And the thing about it, why would she want to even prove something to us? You know what I'm saying? Before she started acting even more so, doing what CJ wanted her to do. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't have much against Lexi. I didn't really have much against her. It was just when she started being devious and mischievous and all the above. That's when I was like, wait a minute, this girl, I thought you were supposed to be here for CJ and supporting him, not sitting here causing all of his drama. And she thinks because she done said I got too much to lose, and and basically, she's got her career to look out of, and she wants to go up and move forward. She's saying all of that in whatever she had written out, because there was run-on sentences left and right. I say, my God, all these run-on sentences. I can't even breathe. You know what I'm saying? When you reading, you should be like blah 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 and blah 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 blah. It kept running on. I said, these is run-on sentences. Why didn't somebody proofread this? Shoot. She should gone back to go to college and get her degree and do some of that. Like I said, I don't believe college is for everybody, but sometimes, you got to have some kind of direction. She's got this what did she say, this real estate license and everything, but she's not doing nothing with it. She ain't doing nothing with it. That's the only thing I don't agree with. If you want to hang with CJ and be with him, cool. Don't nobody care. Ain't nobody tripping over that. But maintain your independence. That's what I say to any female. I don't care if I don't really care for that female. Maintain your independence. That's the best thing a woman can do. Make sure you can take care of yourself. There's nothing wrong with having your man, husband, none of that, but you still should be able to take care of yourself. because you never know. You might have to be the breadwinner at some point in time with your family. You see what I'm saying? But because your man might fall sick, CJ could get sick or something, and who gonna take care of him? How the money gonna come in? You see where I'm going with this? So that's why it's important to still be able to maintain your independence, so have your own identity. That's what I'm trying to say. Make sure you still have your own identity when it's all said and done. Don't no man want no woman who just sitting around begging and wishing and hoping and praying and asking him for money all the time. Don't no man want no woman like that. No, men like strong women. Real men like strong women. Let me say that. Real men like strong women. When he get rid of her, he'll definitely humble himself one day. But it's gonna be too late. Definitely too late. Never had a job. CJ even said it. Oh, he ain't never had a job. Or Lexi ain't never had a job. CJ want Lexi working. That's why he paid for her. Exactly, but she won't work. She will not go to work. The Houston chicken. Okay. I remember that when he was down there. I remember that when he was down there in Houston at that chicken place. The guy he stole his name for his cookies. Worthy was always cooking. Lexi tried to throw shots, talking about cooking versus takeout. I know she made it seem like that. Royalty was always cooking because I was like, oh goodness, she cooks a lot for that man and her family, but she got a big family. Like I said, I had one child, so I didn't cook a whole lot like that, and wouldn't know how to cook a whole lot like that because that's a lot of work. Woo. That is a whole lot of work. Don't even believe her about her ex. He needs to. I don't. I thought the same thing because if you can lie on royalty, then trust and believe 10 times out of 10, you probably lying on that man. Like you said, I need to hear his side of the story first. I ain't gonna just jump on the bandwagon because it came out of Lexi's mouth. No, I ain't gonna jump on the bandwagon. I ain't gonna do that. Like that's how CJ tried to make it seem like his life was just so horrible and stuff. I can't even buy that all together because again, look whose mouth is coming out of. You got to pay attention to the source for all of the information. He needs to tell his story exactly. Lexi ain't sell not one house, and on her page she got investor, buyer, what else she said? Something crazy, and I'm like, she ain't did none of this stuff. Like I said, the other boyfriend cute. He looks like he's a funny business. Oh, you say he's cute? Okay. And he was with Lexi, okay. But yeah, I want to know what happened from his standpoint. I would love to hear that because I don't think. I just need to hear his standpoint. That's all I'm saying. Because she don't, I'm not going to even say it because I don't want to sound insensitive, so let me not even say it. Hey, y'all, I don't think the twins go to the daycare. No, I don't think they go to the daycare either. No more either. Sure, and she still let him down. Yeah, I don't think the kids go to the daycare anymore either. Like somebody had said before, I might have been listening to it on a live that he was just doing that because he knew he was getting ready to go to court and everything. And he wanted to make it look good. And like I said before, the judge don't care nothing about all of that because the judge gonna look at it like you supposed to do that. What am I supposed to do? Give you a ooh wee cookie because you put them in daycare? No, that's not. Again, he I don't know what kind of court systems he's used to dealing with, but the judge don't care nothing about. Oh, I put the kids in school because he said school. I put the kids in school so they doing good in school and everything. He gonna look at him like, okay. Okay. Well, this is what you're supposed to do. You don't get no brownie points for that. That's what a parent should do. Okay, you looking out for their education. Cool. Well, okay, what else? What else you done? Or what else you want to add to this that you want me to consider? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is what you're supposed to do. They ain't gonna look at that and give you no prize. You come on now. Kissing up to the judge. You can't kiss up to no judge because they're trained to go by the strict facts and what's in the best, especially these old paternity court judges and all of that, family court judges and stuff. Their interest is for the children. They don't care nothing about what CJ doing to make himself look good. Their interest is for the children and what's going to be best for them. So I'm sure now that he has learned this valuable lesson, he's learned this lesson, y'all. Now that now that he's been to court and he's seeing how it works, they're looking out for the kids. They don't care nothing about what he's doing to make himself shine. That's not what the judge is there for. Okay, they there to look at both parties and to make sure everything is fine with the kids and decide on what both parties are discussing or presenting, and go from there. They making their decisions on that. They ain't making decisions on, how CJ look and his chains around his neck and his hair freshly trimmed and cut. And you should come to court looking like you got some sense and not look all crazy. You should come to court and talking like you got some sense and not talking crazy. And and presenting your information. They don't care about none of that. Their interest is to make sure that them kids are safe and sound. That's what that judge was there for. And now he sees that. He got pie on his face and he's sitting over mad. She said he was abusive. That's why she said she could be. I seen that she could be royalty because she used to fight her ex. She a lie. She's telling a lie. The lie. She's a lie and the truth ain't in. I don't believe it. I don't believe that. No, sir. I don't believe none of what Mr. Lexter is saying. Miss Cheryl, then why did she run like a chicken with its head cut off during the fight? Exactly. That's why I said I don't believe nothing that Lexi be saying. She got too much mouth. That's all she got. God the damn dog. Yeah, she's got too much mouth. If oh y'all, I got to keep on catching myself because I don't want to sound insensitive. So I got to keep catching myself because it'll just slip. Yeah, it'll just slip right on out. So I don't want to sound insensitive. So I just don't want to say it because I know that people go through situations. I understand that. So I don't want to say anything that's going to be insensitive. But I do question some of the things that Lexi has said. I would definitely like to hear from the other party. I disliked her from the start. She was throwing shade at Royalty from day one, not letting her in the room. And that was really sad. Becky licks her fingers and touches the food and gives that household. She's a liar. Nike said Lexi had a master plan. Girl, how's she gonna have a master plan? Does she even know how to spell master plan? I'm telling y'all, CJ got about 3 hens and other hard help to take the place of one bad royalty. And is it working? Is it really working, y'all? I'm just curious. I would love to hear CJ's response. How's it going? How things going in your life and everything. We want to see where CJ's just talking about himself. I don't want to hear, somebody else in the picture and the questions are going back and forth about himself. I want people to send. See, that's what CJ could do. Do a hot seat for himself and just a candid one-on-one with him and people sending their questions and just ask him some, serious questions. Serious questions mean that, not about drama, just some serious questions about him. How's he doing? What is his plan? We haven't heard from him in a while. Are you still going to do YouTube? Are you going to move toward another avenue of putting out material? What is your plan, CJ, from this day forward? How are you, healing from everything? Because I know he's still healing from, him and Royalty not being together. It was a 9-year relationship. It's going to take some time to heal. I understand that. And for me, in my opinion, the best way for him to heal is to remove all of those people that's in his face out of his face. Let his daughter be there, Kamari, but everybody else should be removed out of the picture so he can honestly heal and on his own. And CJ doesn't know how to do that. He's so dependent, so he's got to keep people around him. But that would be the best thing for him to do, is to try to move on with his life and heal the right way. I hate that I had to use that, but heal the right way. He's got to be able to do that. So I would love to see a sit down with him where he's just sitting down and just being honest about his situation and not acting all silly and shady and doing none of that. I just would love to hear a candid conversation with him. Loyalty, I've heard this before. He's into 2 different things. Sports betting is one of them. Oh, what is this about? Callie, he didn't want no smoke. Feels like Nike's going to help her. Lexi, she's different. Surprise. Oh, I missed that, y'all. Shoot. Points to putting them in a fake ass school. He didn't have he didn't have a shot record. That's what it was too, because I do remember hearing that he only had a certain amount of time to get that information in and he didn't get it. So they couldn't go no more. I thought they were home already. Are they still with him? What's today? Saturday? Don't they stay? Are they gonna stay a couple of more days? Because I heard somebody was saying that they didn't come that exact day, so they might be staying a couple of more days. I'm assuming. It's a video. Royalty daughter was at her car and told her to come out, and she has one leg in and put it back in the car. in the car. Master plan to run. Okay, so they go home next week. That's what I was wondering. I was thinking that they was gonna stay a little longer. But yeah, he ain't even putting no videos out. Unfortunately, he is not ready to grow up. Yeah, he's not. And that's and we're not gonna see those kind of videos if ever. We probably won't ever see them. But that's what I would really like to see is for him to remove everybody out the picture and just keep Kamari there and just be a parent to her. And if you got a hard nanny for when the twins come over to help, then do that. But I would love to see him to just, really remove everything and everybody out of the picture and just heal on his own. Because CJ's taking his this space that he's in right now. He's taking too many breaks and stuff. And yeah, I just feel like that he's sinking into, like a maybe not depression, but he doesn't want to deal with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Which again, that's a form of depression. But he don't want to deal with what's going on. Y'all forgot the extra days. Yeah. So they gonna still be there a few more days, I believe. I saw a person from the other side called out Becky for being shady towards Royalty, and their master ignored their comment, but replies to the belittling ones very freaking biased. So somebody on the other side had said something that basically she was wrong for what she was doing. He on the game like a dope. Yeah, he's y'all. Sure, that would be hilarious. Yeah, he's on that game like two. I don't know. It's almost like somebody just need to take the phone. I mean, not the phone. Somebody need to take what's that the little thing, the little handles and handlers or whatever. Somebody need to take it out of his hand and cut that screen off and unplug that internet access or whatever the case may be, cut off the Wi-Fi. Somebody need to take all of that and turn it off. And again, he needs structure. Like I said before, CJ needs some structure, and that's what's going on. Like I said with him as well, he don't know what to do with himself. He don't know what to do, and I didn't even realize how much an impact Royalty had on him until Royalty was gone. Now we can see it. You know what I'm saying? She has a way, like a lot of women do have a way of coming to men's lives and making it better. You see what I'm saying? And that's what she did. She came into his life, game remote. She came into his life and made it better, and now he don't know what to do with himself. That's what CJ should have done, but he's so dependent. He couldn't bear being alone. Exactly. He should have went to therapy, bond with his kids, and work on himself. Exactly. And I don't know. I just don't know what to say about CJ, but like I said, Royalty's moved on. She's smiling. From ear to ear, she's happy, and I'm looking forward to the hot seat challenge. And it's gonna be some hurt feelings. I know, I get it. I ain't heartless, y'all. I can't. No. Let me take it back. I am heartless to an extent, but I do have my moments where I be like, I feel a little bad for him and this and that. But CJ has to learn. He has to learn. I feel bad in the sense that he still hasn't woken up, and I wish that he would wake up and get it together. That's what I mean when I say I feel bad for him, because it's time for him to wake up and get it together and become a better parent. You don't need nobody parenting your children but you. You don't need nobody to do that. It's again plenty of men who have raised their kids or gotten their kids for visitations and taking care of it all. They didn't need no woman to raise their kids. These are my kids. I can handle this. I got this. He's at home all the time anyway. He can handle them. Kids is old enough. They can listen. They do listen. And he can have them on the little schedule and everything. Ain't no need for grabbing on anybody and trying to snatch nobody up. You don't have to do that. When you get rapport with kids, when you have a relationship with the child and stuff, and you talk to them, they'll listen. They will listen. It might not be 100% all the time. You can get them to do what you want them to do. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, kids will listen. And that's what he needs to do is, like I said, stop letting other people parent his children and let him do it himself. Not to be off topic, but how is Kamari learning if she is in school? If she's in a school restroom doing is that what she is doing to TikToks? Oh my good. See, I thought they make them put the phones up and stuff in the schools. You know what I'm saying? Like when they get to school, I thought they would have to put their phones up. Like most teachers, when you're in a classroom and stuff, they don't let you have your phones and stuff out. I do feel bad too, but after what he did got her. Nope. Sorry. Exactly. Yeah. Like I said, I feel bad to the extent where I just wish that he would get it together. That's, like I said, all trolling aside and everything, allegedly for entertainment purposes, all of that aside, I really want him to get it together and get back on the right track. I really don't want him to do that because he's got to be a great parent for his kids. He's got to be, he can't keep on doing what he's doing, just sitting in front of that computer screen. CJ grandmother and daughter laughed out loud at the school doing TikToks in the bathroom. My goodness, I'm happy for Royalty, and I wish people stop wanting her and Rico to be what they want. She is free from CJ. Let her choose how she wants to date. Exactly. Just like CJ's. We don't care nothing about who CJ with. We just want CJ to be with somebody that's gonna be good for CJ. That's all I'm saying. Now, right now, like I said, I believe he needs to be by himself so he can heal. That's what I really believe. You know what I'm saying? But CJ's not ready for that. And then when he does heal, yeah, okay, yeah, everybody deserves love. Go on and meet somebody, get with somebody that's gonna have your best interests at heart, and vice versa. Because I don't really believe that. Yeah, she might think she love him in her own way, but I don't think she has his best interests, at heart. She thinks she does, but she just there for what she can get. It's just unfortunate that he let Nike what he had. Yeah, and she's not gonna go anywhere. Oh no, she doesn't. They are smarter than her. She'll comprehend. Exactly, she'll comprehend. You don't have to go jerking on kids and trying to force them to do what you want them to do. You don't have to do that. Now, like I said, kids are gonna be kids. They're gonna play. They're gonna have fun, and they're gonna run around and everything. But that comes with being a child, and that's what they daddy let them do. So you can't switch that off and on and expect it to work overnight. You cannot do that. You have to work with them and teach them right from wrong. It's a way of, chastise them. Not kids, you know what I'm saying? An adult, now you can chastise them because you know better. But little bitty kids, you can't do that. See, he's been doing this. He think he'd be stopped for a minute playing with them and doing something. Watch CJ do a hot seat video with Brad. I don't want him. I didn't say it because I didn't want him speaking into existence. I can't even get it out. Pebbles, damn Pebbles. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to put it, y'all. I didn't want to speak that into existence. That's why I didn't bring it up. Brad, I didn't want him to do. We do not want to see no hot seat of him and Brad or Chucky. I want to see him to have a sit down, candid conversation with us listening, and he's just talking about himself, telling how he's feeling and everything that's going on. I don't want him get on there doing nothing with Bride or Chucky. I don't want to see it. I saw the video recently with the boy, that little girl twerking on Shirk My Head. Oh my goodness. She ain't learning from her mama, always in bed. She is going to pull that depressed. And yeah, some people don't even realize when they depressed, y'all. That's the thing about it, You can get up and function every day, um, and not even realize that you depressed. You know what I'm saying? Get up and go to work, come home, take care of the family and everything, and don't even realize that you're going through a depression, because it can sneak up on you just like that. So yeah, you've got to be aware of those signs. He got to do better. Lexi, I saw that too. I don't want to see him do no hot seat. I just want him to sit down and candidly discuss, what's been going on with him, and how he's just really feeling. I really would like to know that, and people seeing questions for him related to him that's gonna help him to do better. Not no, gossip and all of that type of stuff. What do you think about this? None of that. None of that. That's the whole problem. It just needs to be specifically about his, mental health and how he can get better. Royalty came a long way. I'm glad she's free from Bozo the Clown. Yeah. Get them likes up, Royalty Nation. But he couldn't cause he was too busy trying to break Royalty. Should be with to therapy after that. Exactly, the home invasion. He definitely should have went with it after that, because when he said that he didn't go to sleep at night, I said, oh my God, he's really bothered. Yeah, he's really bothered by that. But he didn't, because he was too involved to try to get an audience. Now he's hiding. That's exactly it. 22 Diva. He was trying to get that audience and everything up. Then he just done blanked out, which lets us know that something's going on. And like I said, I don't hate CJ or anything. I don't hate him. I don't like how he's done. And, I want him to be a better person for his children, for his children, if nothing else. If he can't be no better person for a woman, because he may not ever be a good person for a woman, but if nobody else, then for his three children. No, she don't, because if she had his best interest and loved him, she would have made sure him and Royalty's co-parent was 100% exactly, Callie. And also, when Royalty tried to come up and see him when he was hurt, as a woman, she should have stepped outside and said, let me go and let, his children's mother see him. You see what I'm saying? That's what she should have done as a woman. But, she basically blocked it because she was too threatened and afraid and worried that, oh my God, they could get back together. You see what I'm saying? And that was selfish on her part, because he wanted to see Royalty at that time. Kamari's birthday is coming up. Let's see what they pull out. Yeah. And I hope, she has a good birthday, because don't she want to go back home? So hopefully she'll get to go back home and have her birthday party. I ain't gonna lie, the way she smiles with Rico, you can tell it's pure happiness. And yeah, Lexi, like I said, if she tries to show us the sweet part where they in the car and everything, and CJ smiling and laughing. Well, no, he's not smiling and laughing. I'm sorry. He's dancing and singing in the car, and then she's trying to put the camera. Girl, 2 seconds, and we supposed to make a judgment. They doing perfect and everything's fine, ma'am. Okay. Again, out of us was born, but it was not yesterday. CJ knows he's depressed. He probably cries every day. I think so too. I think he cries a whole lot. I think he cries a whole lot. I really do. Lexi, he mad because he can't get none of her cooking. I tell y'all another thing too. Them soccer videos with Lexi, he needs to stop it. Exactly, because Chad, I didn't even watch. I still ain't watched the last video, y'all. I just seen clips of it, but I ain't watched the whole video. So I must be moving past that. Unless he put out something really interesting that I want to see, and then I'll talk about it. CJ can't stand the happiness and smiling. He will always be a hater. Royalty is on fire. Fire. This girl is on fire. Yes, the smile with Rico is pure and light. It's like she's a school. Exactly, Callie. It's exactly what it is. I haven't watched them. What you say, sure, you ain't watched them either. You ain't watched them either, Callie. Let me read this comment that's hidden. CFAX trying to show her that fake support, and he knows that is boring. He knows it's definitely boring. I don't know why they be hiding these comments when it just has like ASS or HELL. They be hiding those comments. Y'all have to open them up. Yeah, the soccer games have got to go. They got to go. Y'all, I've been on here for an hour and a half, y'all. It don't even seem like I've been on here for an hour and a half. What? Well, let me get on off here, y'all. It's almost, what, 12 o'clock? Yeah, it's almost 12 o'clock. Sit here and watch a movie with my husband. See if he want to watch a movie real quick. When is they gonna bring back on what's that show on BET? All the Queen's Men. Y'all, I don't subscribe to BET again because I'm hoping that they don't put out some more videos. They ain't even put out no new videos. So oh man. But yeah, y'all, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming back on. I'm going to check out a movie a little bit, and I don't know, I ain't even sleepy right now. Ain't that weird? But y'all have a great night, and I'll be back soon, y'all, with another video or another live or video, whichever one. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good night. Bye.